This time we drift into the place they call The Rock, Martha's Vineyard. A boater's must-stop port, rich with history, charm, and that unmistakable New England vibe. And who better to show us around than a well-known islander with a lifelong love for the vineyard, Ernie Boch Jr. John tied up at Ernie's Oak Bluffs home, a place he calls his vineyard sanctuary.
Ernie!
Hey, John.
Awesome parking spot.
Yeah, how was the ride over?
Awesome, and as the vineyard goes, you can't be pulling right up here.
That's right, a nice calm day. It's good, a little cloudy, but beautiful.
So where are we on the vineyard?
We're in Oak Bluffs. We are on East Chop.
Tell me about the property. This is amazing.
Well, I've been here for a few years. I bought it from a local, and I did a lot of work to it. And it's a nice little place to hang out. It's private.
It feels like this property has been here for 100 years. Is this new? Did you build this, or has it been?
This was built in the 40s. As you see how close it is to the water.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that today.
And Ernie, you have a dock that connects to a porch.
Right.
How do you pull that off?
Well, yeah, I didn't. Back in the day, they let you do that.
Right.
There's about 4, maybe 5 houses on this strip that were built in the 40s, and they allowed that. So it's kind of cool, the deck right into the dock.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So Ernie, when was this house built? I mean, it looks like it's been here again like for 100 years.
Right, the house was built around the 40s. I did a lot of work to make it look like it is now. Mm-hmm. But it had a little bit of a checkered past, and
checkered past.
Well, not for me, but a lot of the older guys on the vineyard have told me about this house, the house behind me, and the house across from them. And usually the stories they don't add up. But every guy tells me the same story. The same story that the very prominent family lived in the big house behind me, and they ran alcohol here during Prohibition.
Ooh, okay. So this was a landing spot.
This is a landing spot, yep, where they got rid of the alcohol around the island and over to the mainland. And hey, you know, it was a different time. They can do whatever they want. I'm not judging, but I'm hearing the same story from everybody. John, let me show you one of my favorite views. So this is off the master bedroom, and you kind of get the lay of the land here.
Ernie, there was a day when I would call this $1 million view, but today,
I wish.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, again, Vineyard Haven is over there. You've got West Shop. Edgartown is not that far away, about 10 minutes by boat.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Ernie, the property is gorgeous.
Well, thank you. We have a carriage house here. I call it a carriage house because it's got 2 garage bays, and that's the guest house, and then the main house.
This is something you'd see in the 1930s.
Yeah.
You know, bungalow-like, and a couple of homes on the property and a fantastic view. It's just, where else in the world would you want to be?
Right.
You've been a lot of places.
I've been a lot of places, but I'm from here, you know.
Right.
I have a lot of friends that have moved to, you know, all over the world, and towards the end or the middle of their journey throughout life, they always want to come back.
Ernie, you've got a wonderful property with a dock in Martha's Vineyard, but you're not a boat guy. Have you ever been a boat guy?
No, not a boat guy. I have friends that have boats, and that's the best way to have a boat, is if a friend has a boat. It's not my style. Some people are boat style people. I am not.
So, if you're on the island and you need a vehicle, you've got to have a Jeep, right? You have to tell me about this beauty.
I was looking at Jeeps, and I found this company, Starwood, which does modifications of Jeeps.
It's beautiful. So a lot of people on island talk about Boch Park. It's a special place.
Well, yeah, it's an area in Vineyard Haven on Beach Road. Mm-hmm. I used to own a marina there. Next to the marina, there was a restaurant, and then a little down was a parking lot. And I sold the marina, sold the restaurant, and I kept the parking lot. And I didn't really know what to do with it, so I developed Boch Park as the beautification of Beach Road. You want to go see it?
I'd love to see it.
Let's go.
Ernie, tell me about growing up on the vineyard. Your dad had that house that everyone knew was like the castle on the water, right?
Right. My dad built a house in '83, but long before that, we started to come to the vineyard for the summers.
Okay.
In the early '60s, my father became the #1 Rambler dealer in the country, and the prize was a boat, which he named the Rambler. And then we started doing day trips. He housed it out of Quincy. We would come over to the vineyard and spend the weekend and stuff like that. And some of my earliest memories was being on the vineyard. I can tell you that my consciousness of being on the vineyard started in 1967.
Summer of '67.
So the summer of '67, I was 9, and getting to know the island. And then as we came here during the summer, ran a little wild on the island, as the kids still do today. And then in '83, my father bought this preacher's land on Egertown Harbor, and he started building the house.
You have to tell me about the llamas.
Well, the llamas came after the property was there, after he owned the property, and a petting zoo went out of business. And the guy came to my father, he said, "Hey, they're gonna destroy these animals." My father just kept the llamas, and they lived, and he replaced them, and they're still on the vineyard today.